What's up, people? Well, it's been a while since I've talked about my own personal life. That's one thing I like about when I talk about celebrities and stuff like that. I don't have to get into my personal life. This video is for not just me telling you about my update situation, but it's also for like educational purposes for people who can relate. So today was so I went to mediation today, to try to modify the current parenting plan. I was gonna take you back, but basically the current plan. So here's the deal. When I was going through a divorce, it's not a mistake, but when I was going through a divorce, my thing is I wanted a fast and a very cheap divorce. So we agreed on kind of like everything. Okay, you don't be married no more? All right, let's divorce. So the current plan is Sunday to Wednesday, they're with me, and Wednesday to Sunday, they're all with their mom. Excuse me. And that plan, I don't really like that plan. Reason why I don't like that plan, of course, there's like pros and cons about it. Reason why I don't like that plan now, at first I like that plan, and I would have liked that plan if I cannot put this nicely, because I am a gentleman, by the way. The reason why I don't like that plan is because it's not the best interest of the children. Let me put it this way. When the kids are with me, they're eating well, they are dressed, they are showered, they are taken care of, okay? You can see where I'm trying to go with it. So, but my main problem was that plan was, the mother was not really going by the plan. She always late. Sometimes she be an hour, 2 hours late, laughing at the plan, not taking it serious, but she loved the child support part. And I pay my child support on time every month, no problem. And so the problem is when someone just want the child support, but they're not supporting the child. That's the situation where the situation is. Now, not only I pay child support, but I pay more directly to the kids than I do child support, if that makes sense. So I'm paying about $625 a month. So, and I only have the kids Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, half a day, you know what I'm saying? When they're here with me, they're expensive. That's why I work hard. That way they can eat good, clothes, uniform, everything. I buy all that. You would think somebody who's receiving child support would be paying for that. No, they're not. They spend it on, they're living off it. Let's put it this way. They're living off it. So child support was not a big issue. The big issue was I'm tired of going to the pickup and the drop off. I'm waiting, I'm losing money, waiting because, I'm usually working. And there's another situation at the drop off. For those who's been with me for a while here on YouTube, you understand there was like a little situation when me and the boyfriend were, one day I pull up, and it usually, we go meet at 5 billion in the parking lot. We used to just pull up next to each other, no problem. She be in there with her little boyfriend, and then, I'm in my car, the kids get out, no problem. So one day, I pull off, I was dropping the kids off, and then she was standing outside the car, with a boyfriend. I was like, that's weird. They never did that before. So I ain't thinking too much of it. So I pull up, I give her the food for the kids, and my boys, drop them off. And then she was like, I don't like when I'm talking to them, you tell them going to another room. And I was like, who the F are you to tell me what to do in my house? I'm like, first of all, I do everything. When I tell you I do everything, I do everything. That's why I don't have to say nothing. I don't have to say nothing to the kids. I don't have to be like, hey, your mommy this, your mommy's that. Never. I don't have to say nothing. They say everything. But because I was like, yo, man, y'all want to talk to her, cool, man. Y'all go to the other room. Go to y'all room. They have the whole room they neglect. Go to y'all room. Go to the living room. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So the problem was the little boyfriend, he's trying to butt in. I was like, who the F are you? Like, I was like, I don't even know you. I don't care to know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him and I don't care to know him. That's even worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why you been talking to me? So I was like, all right, I ain't got time to mess with those goofies, right? So moving forward at drop off, I was like, I have a good life. Dude, since divorce, my life has been good. My life is so good. We went to mediation. Of course, she didn't have the money. And I was like, nah, it's on me. I will cover everything. Like I've been doing, like I still do. I cover everything. And it's like, I go sleep. It's not like no. I was like, how much here? No problem. That's why I work hard. But with my life being this great post-divorce, so when you have people under you, they move different. That's why I'm scared of bums. I'm scared of homeless people. They ain't got nothing to lose. Me, oh my God, life is great. So now at drop off, I'm sitting in my car. I always stay away from them. It's not that I'm scared of them. Is that I'm scared of them. Yes, actually, that's why. Because I'm scared of them. Like I said, I'm scared of homeless people. I'm scared of broke people. I'm scared of poor people. Because those people, they can do something. They can go to jail. Nobody, they don't have no job to lose. You know what I'm saying? They can die. Who's going to show up to the funeral? Me, So, it's like, I park. I let the goofies park all the way down there. And the boyfriend who don't know any better, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, they keep trying to provoke the situation. They keep trying to, have another argument or whatever. Me, I think nothing of them. I'm moving forward. So, the little boyfriend, he was trying to get under my skin and stuff. So, sometimes she be by herself. She stay in the car. She drop the kids off. And then the kids come to me. But when the boyfriend there, he wanna be extra hugging the kids and stuff. I guess he's trying to get to me. But the way I see it is, I know what he's trying to do. And me, I'm a type of person, I push love and peace. And I want my kids to be loving and peaceful to everybody. Because last thing I want is the boyfriend to be abusing them. That's what I'm going to call the police. No, I ain't sliding. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call DCS. I'm going to call the law, okay? I ain't sliding. No, I ain't sliding. See, that's, loan for me, guys. There's a work hard, save your money. Like what I just spent, I spent a lot of money on lawyers. It's nothing like, because I'm doing well. And I have them on standby. It's not like I don't have them no more. I have them on standby. Basically, right now we're just waiting for the waiting game. And then sometimes you have to let nature run its course. So I wouldn't call today. Well, I'm all over the place. So yeah, but I think that was a mistake. Well, I don't know if I won't call that a mistake, but look like in the current plan, the way we were supposed to do it is she was supposed to pick the kids up from my house on her days, and then on her days I'm supposed to pick. Anyway, that's the new way. At least that part, and that's a win for me because that I said it. She would think I'm asking her for a favor, but nah, that's the plan. That's how we're supposed to do it. So I ain't got to worry about that deal no more. I got my babysitter in there. She can Sunday just. If I can do it, just drop the kids off. And then Wednesday, I can just, like I'm doing when I look at the camera, And I'm like, all right, they're here. You know what I'm saying? Simple. So we ain't got to worry about none of that BS no more. Like I was telling the lawyer, I was like, it's not the money. Well, not on my end, it's not the money thing. So we were trying to come up with a new plan. You know, I had like a proposed plan. My proposed plan, which was perfect, you know, is Sunday. Is basically Monday to Friday, they here with me. And then, you know, I take them to school, everything. I take them to school, pick them up from school, help them with their homework, whatever. And on weekends, she can have them, whatever. She didn't agree with that. Really, like I said, the big factor is only because she's getting child support. She would love that in the real life because she mentally, she do not want the kids. Financially, don't play with me. You know, but so the mediation lady was like, what about, you know, 1 week with you, 1 week with them? I was like, I'm stressing. I was like, I'm stressing. 1 week sounds good with me, but the week they're not with me, I'm like, it's second they're not with me. It's like everything I teach them about love, it's like I have to keep with teach them stuff every time they come back to me. Let's put it that way. Because there's really no adults over there, you know what I'm saying? They're like kind of like on their own. But like I said, Nation's gonna win this cause. And like I have the funds, you know, because I'm still debating if I want to take this to court or not, because the lawyer was like, we can still go to court. You know, I mean, the money for court is there. It's not a money problem. She was like, do you want to wait till you have more, like, you know, let it build up more, or we can do it right now? So it's on the air. It's on the air. But today, I wouldn't call today a loss. This is like a post-game interview. Now, I wouldn't call today a loss. The 50-50 thing, it actually would have been better for her. Because she still would have got child support. And actually, it was going to be more than what I'm paying now. Because, you know, after she did my calculation, she was going to actually, I'm glad she didn't take that. She denied it because she's not thinking she in straight, but or probably because she didn't have a lawyer. Had she had a lawyer, the lawyer would have been like, probably would have broke it down to her, because, you know, after they told me what she was gonna get, plus I was gonna have the kids more, it would have been a better deal for her. But I was stressing about it because I was like, yeah, it sounds good. They with me, I don't have nothing to worry about. But the week they're not with me, I was like, this is gonna cost me money. I'm not even talking about child support. I'm talking about it's gonna cost me money because, like I said, everything from school clothes to food. You know, they didn't know how to use Apple Pay. It's like when they're over there, guess who's feeding them? Me. It's like, phew. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little overwhelming, man. Not feeding my kids for it, but it's like, how come the other parents can't feed you, you know? But I don't want to punish them, you know. It's like, you know, here, brother, here's some money, get you some to it, okay? So I didn't have time to think because everything was kind of going fast. I almost went with a 50-50. I'm glad she didn't. Because I was like, man, that week, the night woman is going to cost me a lot of money because they're not eating good over there like that. So it looked like they played, but I count today as a win because we have a new pickup drop-off system now. So I'm excited about that. You know, it's like, you know, on Wednesday, you know, 6 o'clock, you know, I'm like, hey, your white is here. I don't have to, like, you know, it won't mess up my schedule. And then on Sunday, I can go pick them off. Hopefully they'll be there. But me and my lawyer, we already have the conversation of what the next step need to be. So I don't have to say too much right now. So in concluding, what can you learn from this video? What is this video about? This video is really simple, gentlemen. Work hard, save your money up. Okay, pay your child support on time, of course, and have a good relationship with your kids, and just wait. Just wait. You know, just wait. Fight for your kids. Oh yeah, divorce fast. Divorce fast. But when you do divorce, don't just agree on anything. Like I said, I was fine with the agreement, but the other person was not holding up to the agreement, and that kind of messed my money up. But reason why I'm not fine with this agreement right now, because the kids are suffering. The kids are not with me. They're not eating well. They, you know, if I don't feed them or give them money, they're not been taken care of. But that's my only concern. But other than that, and guidance, like they don't have no real guidance. It's like this. I feel like when they're not with me, they're literally by themselves. But me and my Lord, we did have a good conversation, and she told me some good stuff. So although today, and I don't want to get too personal, but let me just put it this way: there are family members that the kids have not seen in like a year, and that speaks for itself. Like they see their family on my side, but on the mom side, they got family members they haven't seen in a year, and look like she been making a lot of bad choices, and the kids, you know, yeah, you know, and even if it was like, you know, had I had him full time, you know, maybe I could have, you know, take him to the family member, you know, drop him off, you know, drop 100, 200. Money is not, the question is not the money. The question is more like, you know, when I just kind of have to wait till a holiday or something, that way I can take them up to myself. And that's something, because from what I heard, somebody reported to, and they be like, hey, how you doing? Guess what? You know, I don't want to talk too much, but you get what I'm trying to say. All right, but all right, so let's move back to other subject. I hope this video help you guys, man. Okay, cool.